implemented on areas that have been identified as being world-renowned, as needing to be saved, like, for example, the cuttlefish breeding area at Point Lowly near Whyalla?
Well, Narelle, there may be some vulnerable sites which we should be doing investigating everything we can do. And I was pleased to hear the other gentleman talk about his solution, because it's great that people are out there testing at that smaller scale. While the bloom exists, we have this opportunity to learn. But without knowledge on what the downstream effects are going to be, for example, bubble curtains were talked a lot about with the cuttlefish, and it's just not clear as to bubble curtains pumping compressed air through tubes to create a physical barrier to the transmission, to the movement of algae, of the harmful bloom. But when those technologies have been used in well-funded work in aquaculture, it doesn't stop everything getting through, and it can potentially actually break the algae apart, releasing the toxins. Those are the questions that you really need to take a sober approach to before you go distributing untested technology at a world-renowned site like the cuttlefish.
So, Dominic, can you also talk about salps? Scott from Yorktown has sent in a text in suggestion those organisms could be used to mitigate the bloom.
Which organisms, sorry?
Salps.
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 I'll have to get back to you on that one, Narelle. I'm not across salps.
No. Well, yeah, it's something that I haven't heard of either. But unless, it's possible it's even it could be an autocorrect or something that has happened too. 0467 922 891 is the text line.
There are lots of biological solutions that have been used, and we're hoping that nature would correct itself this winter. We saw things like the bioluminescent algae that feeds on Corenia starting to bloom in certain areas. And when resources increase, nature often responds with more consumers. That is what often means that blooms don't last for more than a few months. So this one really is extraordinary, unprecedented, as we're talking about. But we can do things to prepare for the future, and that involves